joining me and Rob.
Joining us.
Joining us. Me and Rob is grammatically correct. Me.
I don't know. We can
I wouldn't say joining
ask.
I. That's exactly what I said. Thank you very much. Jack Harris and Malcolm Teasdale. Thank you very much.
We're arguing. You guys, you do what you got to do.
We're going to continue arguing. Jack Harris and Malcolm Teasdale, thank you both for coming. I know that you got up quite early in the morning, so we appreciate you coming out.
I had a nap, believe me.
You
get a nap in sometimes?
I take a nap every afternoon. You know, unless there's too much going on, but as long as I get an hour nap, I'm okay.
But happy holidays. Tuesday's Christmas.
Thank you.
You guys all set for Christmas?
Oh, well, I haven't shopped yet, but I mean, there's plenty
you don't
of time
need to shop. You got some stuff in your hand right now that you can
You got some swag here already, don't you?
This was given to me. This is a copy of Jack Harris Unwrapped. Was given to me on ABC Action News tonight. This is inscribed to me by our producer, Sonny Farquhar. Yeah, we talked about regifting. I do this little piece on ABC Action News every evening at about 5:45, and today they wanted me to talk about regifting. So they said, here, the producer gave me a gift. Said, this is a regift you can open, and I opened it, and it was this. Now, that left me speechless.
Then you were good. But Jack Harris Unwrapped is what? I mean, it's still available? I mean, when did it come out?
Still find it in the bookstores. It came out, I think
about
it was
year
last
ago,
year or 2 years ago, maybe.
Wow.
I'm not sure. It's been a while.
So you're ready you probably have enough material for a whole new Unwrapped.
That might be a possibility. I don't know.
What is it? Just stories and thoughts and kind of just
basically it's essays,
commentary?
Which are quasi-humorous essays, about 40 of those, and then the rest of it is recipes from my wife, which are excellent recipes. She's a great cook. I can't cook a lick, but I can eat.
And you can probably use some of those recipes for Christmas coming up, so go out and get your book.
There are a few in there.
Well, yeah, but so Jack Harris Unwrapped. Malcolm Teasdale coming off a big event, totally wrapped up. Overwrapped.
Overwrapped is good.
We've seen we've come all the way Crisis Center, all the way through Stephen Baldwin, all the way back to Malcolm Teasdale Worldwide, who was the big force behind making this event happen and supporting the Crisis Center. Malcolm, tell us a little bit about it. I know we talked about it earlier, but now we're kind of coming to a conclusion. Tell us about the event.
Well, Rob, it was awesome. I'll tell you, the Crisis Center, they haven't come down yet. It was one incredible evening, man. It was just a night where we reached out to that audience and I think touched people. So many people left the theater saying they were blessed, and you'll see it because Bob Ross was there doing his thing, So he did a good job.
All dressed up in a suit.
He looked good. He looked good.
I'd like to see that. I've never seen that.
All dressed up.
He looks great. The night was a huge success. I don't know what we've raised yet for the Crisis Center. I don't know at this moment because we don't have the receipts back in from the theater.
Sure, you got to figure
but once we have that, one thing, we sold the original piece of art for $6,000.
That's what Brenda was saying. She said she
got
on stage.
Cool that. And Alec called him and said, "What if I get it for $7,000? Can I go to heaven?"
In the middle of this thing, this is for real. Steven is on the stage. I had Cynthia Smoot there, and she did the auction with him, And right in the middle of the phone rings, and Steven is one of these guys that's connected at every minute. He can't let the phone go. I mean, forever. I mean, we're sitting at an important dinner meeting the other night, and he's got the phone on the side, and he's like
texting.
He just has to know what's going on, and so his phone rings, and he picks it up because he sees it's Alec. He says, "Man, what the hey," right? So he picks it up, and the theater's full of people, and he's talking, "Hey, Alec!" So he puts him on the speaker, and they're talking to the group, and he wanted to get him to bid for the item.
Now you two have something.
Success.
You two have something coming up together.
Yes.
What is that?
We're calling it kind of a reunion of the Rowdies, the Bandits, and the Creamsicle Bucks.
Creamsicle Bucks.
What?
The time machine.
The soccer team, the Tampa Bay.
How cool is that?
And try to bring all of the old players from the Bandits and the old Buccaneers and the old Tampa Bay Rowdies together in one big room, someplace, we don't know where yet, what venue.
Center Club, perhaps.
Close-up of that. What's that?
No, it's
Center
probably
Club,
going to be more than that,
but no bigger than that, huh?
Something really big. No, it'd have to be like a la carte or Tommy Pepin's place or something like that.
Where you can raise hell. You can't do that there.
That's true.
They have rules.
You can't have fun there. It's a lunch fun.
No, it's a great place, but a lot of fun. We're going to experience that next month when we go to the Center Club.
We'll actually be there live in January with Malcolm.
With the art, yeah. Awesome.
But you're getting everybody back for what? Just a reunion?
Just bring them in there because so many people haven't seen these guys since their playing days, and most of them are still around, the Rowdies and Bandits included, and of course the old Bucks. And just get them into a room and no program except to introduce them all on the stage, introduce them as groups, have the highlights films running continuously on screens throughout the place, and otherwise just let them mingle, let people
kind of
mingle
a social
and
thing.
And eat it. And
we also talk now about having like a rock band from the 70s, 80s in there.
Yeah, something that kind of captures the flavor of the era.
Brings the Rowdies back too, because that was early 80s.
80s
when it went out of business.
And bring the Wowdies and the Bandit Cheerleaders and all of those people back too.
Swashbucklers.
The Swashbucklers, that's right, as they were first called.
Now, most people recognize your voice, and they know your face, but more and more, they're starting to see Webcast Wednesday take off. Tell us a little bit what's going on new over at the studio in the morning at 970 with you.
It's a new wrinkle. We're trying to get people to tune in to our webcast, which they do that by going to 970wfla.com, and there's a link there to get to the webcast. And it's kind of, you try to say to yourself, we're going to ignore the fact there are cameras in the room.
You try
to ignore. And Tampa Digital has a great setup. They put the cameras up, and they are totally unobtrusive. They're up in around the ceiling. And then they work it from back in the newsroom, but you still know it's Webcast Wednesday. You know you're on camera.
So you can't pick your nose.
No, and you have to keep thinking that, and especially with Ted, some things that don't quite meet.
How does Sharon look on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays?
She looks good, but she looks great on Webcast Wednesdays. The most fetching day of all, for sure.
Now, you're also uploading.
Now, wait a minute. In defense of Sharon, I was in there. Now, wait a minute. On Monday, Tuesday morning, we were in there with Stephen, and she looked great. Now, come on, she had
because Stephen was coming in. Hello. Come on, let's tie two and two together here, Malcolm.
That could have been it. Yeah. She piles her hair up though on the Wednesdays. It really does the whole 10 yards like that.
Jack, but
it's just not working.
It doesn't pile.
So now you're uploading these segments onto YouTube too, or how is that working out, or how's that started?
Oh, that's great. Strangely enough, I have people email me segments. I mean, they'll send me segments and say this was pretty funny, and I look at it again because I don't normally see it. We don't watch it while I'm on the air. And it's some of them are the work that they do back there with those cameras, and they're all remote cameras. Is phenomenal.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's funny when I get them by email and get to watch ourselves doing a show.
You're seeing the face of media kind of change in the radio business.
Big time.
It's visual. Now there's more advertising and
is the future
Rob, you're doing
of media.
Live.
This is the future. This really is.
You do that live now, right?
Oh yeah,
live webcast. I got to
webcast.
see it. It's on a Wednesday. The whole
show, 5 to 9.
All right.
Log on, check it out, and then there's also.
Now, are you going to be there next
highlight
Wednesday?
segments and stuff.
Next Wednesday I won't. I'm off next week, and then I'll be back the Wednesday after.
Is the whole show off next week?
No, Ted and Sharon will be there. Fetching Sharon.
She already pays.
I know we're running out of time, but
Social
a quick
Security
holiday.
benefits.
What are your holiday plans? We want to know.
Yeah.
You're off next week. Where are you going?
Just goofing off. Maybe go somewhere nearby, and then do a lot of Outback Bowl stuff. I broadcast the Outback Bowl, so I'll be.
Mike Scholes's supposed to be here tonight.
Where is Mike? Actually, I don't see him. He's going to be here.
Mike Scholesy
He better be here. I'm sure he will. He's a dependable guy.
He'll be here at 6:46.
Malcolm, what are you doing?
I have not even thought for real of Christmas at all right at this moment. I think of Christmas when Christmas arrives.
Sure.
And I have not done any preparation whatsoever. I mean, Dee has done everything for real, but I haven't even thought of it. So today I thought tonight, and it was too late, I should call the islands, because I usually, if I'm going to buy her something, it's from the islands, and I have it sent overnight, some diamonds. Also, she likes diamonds. So what the hell are you going to buy? I can't buy her a Hooters apron. I'll be divorced.
Wait, I like diamonds too. I like diamonds too.
I got a friend on the island I can call, and he'll send overnight, for real. I don't know, what else can I get her, man?
Yeah, but you got the whole FedEx overnight thing, which helps out, so you can be last.
I'll have it Monday.
Yep.
He referenced, if I can say real quickly, he referenced Hooters apron, the Mayor's Hour. We do the Mayor's Hour on cable, and
that's funny.
We did a gift exchange, and she's been complaining that my wife always buys the gifts. She said, "You buy it this year." Got her a Hooters apron. I don't think Mayor Pam Iorio will be asking me to do the selection anymore.
But did she put it on?
Right in the bud, Jack. That's
but did she put it on?
Well, she held it up.
Thank you,
both. There's something to that. That's awesome.
And just let everyone know again to watch for this, please. We're looking at end of May, early June, all aboard the Tampa Bay Time Machine. And really, the tagline is "Jump back in time for a retro reunion." So this is going to be a fun night.
Yeah, or they can just start make sure to listen to the 970 show, because I'm sure you'll be talking about that a lot.
Pimping it on there. You'll probably bring it all out.
Did you say pimping it?
Pimping it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, man.
That's what we're doing.
Thank you both so much for coming on.
That's the rub, and you're pimping it, baby.